everyone. My name is Tyler Coleman here, along with my nightly news broadcast colleague, Christian Fulp. We are here for another Central Penn men's basketball game here against Cheyney University. The Knights so far are off to a 5-3 start, so not too bad. With that being said, they're also on a 3-game winning streak, and they are currently 3-0 at home. So we're looking for another big win tonight to stay undefeated on our home court.
Yep. So I'm here, so I'm going to give you guys the starting 5 for our men's Knights tonight. So the starting 5 tonight will be Tyler White, Ryan Lawrence, Dion Tabb, Markel Wainsley, and Noah Baylor. So some stats for the men's starting 5. So 4 of the men's starting 5 are averaging above 10 points per game. Tyler White is averaging 11.1 points per game. Ryan Lawrence is averaging 13.2 points per game. Noah Baylor is averaging a double-double with 14 points per game and 12.3 rebounds per game. The leading scorer for the Knights is Markel Wainsley with 15.4. And Dion Tabb is averaging just under 10 points per game with 9.8 and 5.5 rebounds as well. For your visiting boys basketball team, Cheyney University, number 5, Jalen Branch, number 0, Michael Custis, number 22, Damian Wooten, and number 34, Jonathan Howard, and number 3 is Jordan Wiggins.
So no Professor Miller tonight. We're looking forward to doing our first all-students broadcast against the Cheyney University, who I believe is 1-8 so far. So
we are.
We're looking forward to this game, and we think the Knights have a good chance of coming out with the victory. So we'll be getting underway here in about 3 minutes or so. I can just hear him now. It's not loud enough.
Definitely.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to East Penn High School for tonight's USCAA men's basketball contest between the visiting Cheyney University Wolves and your Central Penn Knights. We are going to go right into the starting lineups. And first, for the visiting Wolves of Cheyney University, at guard, a 6-foot junior from Hazleton, number 0, Michael Custis. At guard, a 6-foot junior from East Orange, New Jersey, number 3, Jordan Wiggins. At forward, a 6'2" freshman from Philadelphia, number 22, Damon Dukes. At forward, a 6'4" junior from Silver Springs, number 5, Jalen Branch. And the big man in the middle, a 6'4" junior from Philadelphia, number 34, Jonathan Howard. And now for the home team on the scoreboard, coached by Mr. David Archer, the Central Penn
All right, everybody, so we're about to be underway.
Looking forward to a good game here, Christian. I think Central Penn will have the advantage tonight and look to add another win to the current win streak.
Yes, definitely. That'll make it 4-0 on the win streak coming into the winter break. So for the tip, we have Noah Baylor and Jonathan Howard.
I believe this is our final men's home game until January 4th.
Yeah, I do believe so. Custis on a drive.
Nice missed layup there.
Yep.
Let's see if the Knights can set something up to get the first points on the board.
White for three.
Custis comes down with the rebound.
This is it.
Looked like Jordan Wiggins stepped out of bounds, which will force the Cheyney turnover. Give the ball back to the Knights.
The Knights are looking very high-paced to start. Moving the ball around well up top. We have some good shooters up top with Wainsley and White.
Kind of interesting to see there. Number 34 for Cheyney is about the same height as Noah Baylor for the Knights, and you don't normally see that in many games.
Yeah, we don't. But Baylor also has about 30 pounds on him as well. So hopefully he can use that to his advantage.
Use that as an advantage to crash their boards to get the rebounds.
Yeah, he is averaging 12 rebounds a game too. So
yeah, I think you touched base on that in the pre-show. 14 points and 12 rebounds a game.
Yeah, it's amazing. Back when I played basketball, it was always great to have a big man down there that was just dominant, because you could just dish it down there when you're in the pinch, and he can go to work for you. That was Lawrence for three. The first points of the game.
Looks like a little bit of a full court press here by the Knights.
Howard for two. The Knights are still pushing the ball down the court, looking to get fast-paced buckets. And out of bounds off Wainsley.
Yeah, I think the Knights definitely have to cut down on their turnovers tonight if they want to get out to an early lead.
Definitely. It's always okay to run fast-paced basketball, but you got to be sharp with the passes. Branch tries to drive. Dukes with the rebound. Kicks it back up top to Custis. Looks like they're trying to work it in under the big man as well. Dukes with a miss.
Oh, that one
Grabs
was
his
down
own
and out.
rebound.
Yep.
Lawrence for three. Another one. That is now 2-3 for Ryan Lawrence now.
Always nice to get out to an early start, hitting a couple threes.
Yep, definitely. Always nice. The men look like they're trapping. Branch for two. Not quite.
And there's Baylor coming down with the rebound.
Lawrence for another three.
Oh.
Bang! That's 3 3-point shots for Ryan Lawrence.
He is on fire tonight. You don't normally see a big center dribbling the ball out there at the top of the key.
I don't really think he wanted to be dribbling right there as well, Tyler.
Almost forced the turnover as well.
Cheyney ball down low. Looks like we have a push in the back.
Good defense. Oh, the Knights trying to get out on a fast break.
White for
Tyler White. Cheyney calls a timeout.
Quick 11-2 lead leads to a Cheyney timeout.
2. The Knights are moving at a very quick pace. They're doing a very good job. With the last couple minutes, they've started to decrease those turnovers like we were talking about, Tyler.
Yeah, definitely excellent start. Always good when you can hit your first threes that you're taking and then force some turnovers.
Yeah, Ryan, he's fire. He's on fire right now.
Hopefully that's a good sign for the rest of the game.
Broadcast team, the new broadcast team. All right, guys, look professional. One more. Nice, thanks.
We just got our picture taking in the booth.
Always nice to see your hard work recognized there, Christian.
Definitely, definitely. A long 60-second timeout. He didn't give you any rivalry. Cheyney ball.
So the Knights out to 11-2 lead, and as you can see, still bringing the full court press, trying to force more turnovers.
Yeah, let's try to keep that foot on the pedal. Our full court press seems to be working.
And there's the aforementioned turnover.
Out Central Penn basketball.
Ryan to inbound. Custis with the rebound. Inside to Howard. Out of bounds off Duke.
Yeah, Cheyney turning the ball over as much as they are is not a good start for them.
It looks like they're trying to match the intensity of the Knights, and it looks like this is not going quite as planned.
Yeah, I think the Knights definitely have an advantage in the speed game.
Definitely, definitely. Great move, and one by Noah Baylor. He hit the ground kind of hard there. I hope he's all right.
So let's see if Baylor now can finish this up with the old three-point play.
First personal, team's first of the first half. At the line for Central Penn College is number 40, Noah Baylor.
Looks like we're having a little bit of a shot cut problem.
Brian Christiana asleep at the switch over there.
Give him a little extra breathing time for the three-point play. Offensive rebound by Dion Tab. Kicks it back out to White. Wainsley on the drive. Foul on Custis. Wainsley will go to the line for two.
So it looks like the Knights can score 4 points just on this end of the court here.
In just about 16 seconds. Wansley's coming off an amazing game. I believe it was 39 points. Wow. 7 from 7 from in the first half on three-point shots. Amazing performance.
Almost NBA-like numbers there.
Definitely, definitely. And he knocks down the free throws.
So the Knights are out to a 15-2 lead, and we're only 4 minutes into the first half.
This full court press really has Cheyney baffled. I love the intensity by the Knights.
I think that easily starts with their head coach, Chris Archer.
Definitely. Custis for two. Not quite. Baylor with the rebound. White kicks it to Tab. Inside to Baylor. Back out to Wainsley for three.
3-point
The three-point shot was made by Wansley. Wiggins for three, not quite. Rebound by Wansley, he's looking to push. Lawrence for three. Another one. That is now 4 three-pointers for Ryan Lawrence. He is on fire.
I think that's about 5 in general for the team so far, too.
And a steal by White to Wansley for two. They're almost moving too fast for us to announce, Tyler.
Right now, Cheyney has no answer for the full court press. They're turning the ball over, and it's definitely working in the Knights' favor.
It looks like they're going to have to hit the whiteboard.
And the interesting thing is, we're only about 6 minutes into this half, and it's 23-2 Knights.
The Knights are definitely applying pressure. I mean, I guess this will give the Knights a breather as well.
Yeah, they're working hard out there.
Definitely, definitely.
But even though the Knights are out to a big lead, you definitely got to keep the foot on the gas pedal and keep it moving no matter how big the lead gets.
Just 2 points.
Yeah, I think the Knights are doing a great job at holding Cheyney to a one and done sort of. You know, not giving up too many offensive rebounds.
Definitely. We're also the Knights are also getting their fair share of offensive rebounds as well. So second point opportunities are always welcome.
And as we've seen, they're very good so far on moving the ball and getting those fast break points.
Yep. The inbound to Howard, down to Wiggins, out of bounds off the Knights.
Nice try there, but just hard enough to keep the ball in bounds.
Yeah, it's tight over there down by the bench. Custis to inbound. Wiggins for two, not quite. Ryan looking to push it. Wansley for three. Baylor with the offensive rebound. Back up for two. Not quite.
Just couldn't finish that, but nice offensive board.
Wiggins pushes to Branch for three. And the three-point shot is made. That is now Central Penn 23, Cheyney 5.
That's the first shot Cheyney's hit there in a few minutes.
Dion for two. And the foul. Dion will go to the line for two.
I'm a little surprised with Cheyney down 18 so far here early. You haven't seen the coach go to the bench at all and try to shake things up.
Yeah, I would believe that he would have tried to sub in as much as possible just to switch up the flows, you know. A miss on the first free throw attempt. The Knights look like they're taking a little bit of height off the court each substitution so far. Going with a three-guard set now. Adams for two, not quite. Rebound by Ryan Lawrence.
Adams had the
Kicks
open
it to
layup there
Wansley.
and missed it.
Wansley. Ooh. That was a great shot attempt. I love the unselfishness by Wansley kicking it to Tyler for the wide open three. Wiggins for three, not quite. Another rebound by the Knights.
The Knights are on fire.
Wansley
with
for
their
three.
shooting, and another one.
might just be another one of them nights for the Knights. And it looks like we have a pushing foul on Noah Baylor. Cheyney ball on the baseline.
Noah Baylor is first personal, team second of the first half.
New sub for the Knights, Admonson. Branch for three, and it is good.
So far, out of the 3 baskets Cheyney's made, 2 of them have been for 3.
Looks like the Knights are slowing it down just a bit, and I don't blame them.
30-8 lead, you might as well slow it down and look for something good.
Ryan kicks to Wainsley for 3. Another one. I tell you, with Lawrence and Wainsley shooting from 3, I would put everybody outside of the
Keep
3-point
going
line.
to them, though. They're both hot right now.
Adams for 3, not quite. Dion Tab is the sub. Great ball movement by the Knights. Good look down inside. Not quite by Lawrence.
Howard went for the dunk and missed it. And he had an easy 2-point basket there.
Inside.
Turnover on the Knights. That's okay, because Cheyney gives it right back.
Wainsley on the cut. With the finish.
That was a nice find.
That was a great look by Lawrence. Adams on the drive, and he gets his own putback for 2. Ryan's looking to push. Finds Tab inside. Back out to Lawrence. Back inside to Baylor. And Tab with the finish.
Definitely with Dion Tab and Noah Baylor down underneath the basket, the Knights have some good height down there.
They definitely do. Number 11 for 3. A questionable no call on Wainsley on the drive, but back down the court, Adams for 2. Finishes with the lay.
For the Knights, the Knights have a 37-17 lead, but I would say Cheyney's starting to work their way back into the game a little bit.
Slowly but surely, slowly but surely. There's 10 minutes and 11 seconds left in the first half. A lot of people in attendance here tonight. Seems like we get more and more in attendance every game here.
Yeah, I would say both for the men's and the women's games, they draw pretty good crowds.
Definitely, definitely. A lot of students there too. That's great to see.
Now we're seeing a little full court press from Cheyney.
Baylor kicks it back up top to White. Looks like the Knights are trying to run a play here. Inside to Baylor with a strong finish.
Nice job to keep his pivot foot down and get the little spin around basket.
Branch for three. No good. White with the rebound. A little bit too far on the outlet pass to Tab, but he saves it. To Jaime. And we have a backcourt violation. I do believe, Tyler, that the Cheyney defense did get a hand on that before.
Over and back call, and yes, I agree, Christian. I think that's a lot of fans here seem to think the same thing.
Definitely. Branch for three. I'm sorry, Adams for three. Lawrence with the rebound. Lawrence at the point guard now. Slowly works it up. Back up top to White. A little confusion on the court for the Knights, but Baylor is strong.
Nice inside move by Baylor again.
I just don't think Cheyney has a matchup for him tonight.
No, I don't think they do. Central Penn has their three-point shooting going, and Noah Baylor down in the paint. Could be a long night for Cheyney.
Wainsley on the drive with a strong finger roll finish for two.
Nice little up and under move.
Adams and Branch are seeming to take the role of the ball handlers for Cheyney tonight, trying to keep everything intact and the turnover is low.
But right as you say that, there's another Cheyney turnover.
Looks like Cheyney's trying to press. The Knights quickly rip through that.
Cheyney trying to slow the Knights down.
Wainsley in the corner. Nice ball fake. Quick kick to Tyler. Not quite. Adams on the floater. Air ball.
Air ball.
Rebound by Tab. White brings it up. To Jaime. To Baylor. Across to White. Jaime for three. Not quite. Offensive rebound by Baylor.
Baylor doing a nice job crashing the offensive boards.
He just got his own rebound.
That right there is why he's averaging 12 rebounds a game.
And possibly a double-double too. If you put it up and get it back.
Get 2 rebounds and 2 points on one possession.
Good pass. Little skirmish under the basket.
A nice ball movement though, from Tab to Baylor, back to Tab.
The chemistry of the Knights is just phenomenal this year. I really see it different. For my 3 years here, this nice team looks very well together. Looks like they're having a lot of fun and they're playing well.
Well, it's definitely showing on the scoreboard right now. So there's Jordan Howard with the miss, but Cheyney comes down with the offensive board. Not once, but twice.
Nate with the rebound. That is a recent sub for the Knights. Nate for three. Not quite. Everybody was on their toes for that one.
Yeah, the crowd definitely got excited when he shot that ball.
Yeah, Nate's a great kid. Well known around campus as well. The score is now 45-17. The Knights are on top. Nate with another rebound. Ryan on the drive, Baylor on the rebound. They are trying to do everything they can to keep Baylor off of the rebound.
Yeah, and it's just not working for him. Baylor's doing a great job bringing those offensive boards down.
Inside to Baylor. Baylor for two.
Free throw jumper, got it.
The Knights are just racking on the points tonight. Adam brings the ball up.
I would say anytime you have 47 points with still 5 minutes remaining in the half, must be a good shooting start so far.
Marku on the drive. Not quite. Nate with another rebound. Sticks it to White. Across to Lawrence. To Wainsley in the corner for three. Not quite. Adams brings the ball up. Inside to Howard. Back to Adams. Nate with another rebound. That's about 5 rebounds in just a couple minutes.
Looks to be that spark coming off the bench for the Knights.
Yep, definitely. White looks to slow it down. Just 5 minutes remaining in the first half. Lawrence inside the White.
Well, Howard got the block on Baylor there. Got his offensive rebound and still was able to score.
Baylor is remaining dominant inside.
I think going into halftime here, he might very easily already have a double-double.
Looking on the Rackham stats. Inside to Howard. The Knights look to drive. Inside to Lawrence. Not quite. Cheyney looks for a little outlet pass at himself. Just out of the reach of Adams. Cheyney is substituting their entire 5.
Yeah, Cheyney's starting 5 looked like they were looking a little worn down there.
Time for some fresh legs. Let's see what they can do. Good ball movement by the Knights. Not quite for the 3 ball. Nate on the drive. Not quite. Not quite for 3.
Cheyney tried to save the ball there, but was unable to, so now it'll go back to the Knights.
Great ball movement up top by the Knights. And a turnover. Wiggins on the drive, not quite. Followed up by
Damon Dukes.
Nate inside. Nate for 3. And he gets one. Nothing but net for Nate.
Everybody was happy to see that go in for him.
Great defense, but just a little bit too aggressive. I don't believe I've seen Cheyney at the line tonight at all, Tyler.
That's a good point. I think the Knights are doing an excellent job of keeping their team fouls down.
Yep. A couple fouls on the floor, but none to send them to the line. 3 ball just shy by Cheyney. Jaime brings the ball up the court, looking to drive. Not quite. Lawrence. Wainsley for 3.
Shot
Just
clock running down. It was a tough shot he had to put up.
He just got that off before the shot clock.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Custis with a layup. Wainsley for 3. Not quite. Another offensive rebound by the Knights.
Looks like the Knights' three-point shooting has cooled off a little bit, but whenever you're able to get the offensive boards, that's always helpful.
Yeah, they're getting plenty of shot opportunities. I can say that. Lawrence with the 3. Not quite. Cheyney back down. Johnson on the drive. Not quite. Nate on the drive from the outlet pass. Followed up by Wainsley.
So just under a minute to go here, and the Knights have a 54-21 lead.
Tyler, I believe we will be joined on the halftime show by Parker Rose and his interviewee of choice.
There we go. I'll definitely be looking forward to that.
First personal, team's 5th, first half.
And a steal by Wainsley. Deflected out of bounds by Cheyney. Nice ball. Just 28 seconds left in the quarter. The Knights are looking to get the last shot, it looks like.
Let's see if the Knights can set up something here to try to get a couple more points before the half.
Nate for 3. Ooh,
Down
not
and
quite.
out. Yep.
Custis looking to get a shot off before the end of the quarter. Inside. Johnson for 2, and that will take us into halftime.
Johnson, and that's the end of the first half. And the score: Central Penn College 54, Cheyney 23.
Going into halftime, the Knights have a 31-point lead, so we'll see if they can come out in the second half and keep the pressure up and look to add on to this big lead.
I'm Parker Rose, Secretary of the Nightly News Media Club. I'm here with head coach Dave Archer of the Central Penn Knights. Coach, the team had a strong first half. 3-point line working, defense playing good. What adjustments, if any, are you going to make for the second half, and how are you going to have the Knights come up on top tonight?
We got to continue to come out and play team basketball. We got to continue to share the ball. More importantly, we got to continue to defend. I think 23 points is a pretty good job, but I think we gave up a couple extra points late. Our defensive side of the ball trying to chase offense. I think we're going to continue to get better.
All right, Coach, good luck in the second half. There you have it, folks. Coach Dave Archer.
Back for the second half of the Central Penn Cheyney University men's basketball game.
I don't think Central Penn's going to have to make too many adjustments here in the second half, considering they have a 31-point lead, and it seems like all facets of their game are working well.
Yep, just like in the interview and during halftime, Dave Archer said that he just wants the defense to keep it up, and he said that 23 points is not too shabby for the first half.
Yep, definitely. Even with the 31-point lead, you definitely want to keep playing tough and keep the intensity up to close out the final 20 minutes.
Definitely, definitely. You never know what could happen, so you just got to keep the foot on the pedal. Let's just hope our men can get off to another start just like we did in the beginning of the game.
Yeah, I think anytime you could score 54 points at halftime, shooting's been going well.
Let's see if we can put up another 50 and make it a 100-point game.
Yeah.
And it will be the Knights' ball to start off the second half. Ryan Lawrence to inbound. Inbound to White. To the corner to Wainsley. Across to Lawrence for three. And the three ball is good. Ryan Lawrence definitely has a hot hand tonight for the Knights.
Definitely interested to see if the three-point shooting can stay as hot as it was in the first half.
Dukes for two. And it is good.
So now Cheyney coming out with the full court press.
Wainsley for two.
Trying to slow down the Knights, but it didn't work there.
Fast buckets by the Knights at all times. Custis for three. No good. Baylor with the rebound to White. White looks to push. To Lawrence for two. And it is good. Another two for Ryan Lawrence. Branch looks to push. Inside. And the charge. Baylor's just doing it all tonight.
Yes, he is. Definitely nice to get the turnover going.
Branch came down the court with a full head of steam.
He hit the floor pretty hard. Lucky not to get hurt.
Running into a brick wall like Noah, huh? Looks like the Knights are slowing it down just a bit to start off the second half. Lawrence for three. Not quite. Another offensive rebound by the Knights. White with the finish inside.
Yeah, the Knights have been dominating the offensive boards here all game, and the scoreboard's definitely showing.
Deflection off Baylor. It will remain Cheyney ball. Howard with the turnover to White. To Tab. Inside for two.
Definitely like the way the second half has started so far. Knights lead is now up to 40.
Dukes tries to split the defense and draws the foul.
Number 1, Tyler White, second personal, team's second half.
That gives Ryan Lawrence his second personal foul.
So you kind of touched base in the first half, and we didn't see any free throws for Cheyney there.
Still have not.
Yeah, gotta imagine their head coach is not happy with that.
Yeah, it's not often you don't see any free throws attempts. Inside to Howard for two. Wiggins had to tightrope the baseline right there to give him that.
Definitely did, but nice job of being able to find Howard.
White with the drive. Not quite. Cheyney with the rebound. Custis to Duke. Across court to Lawrence.
The Knights
Back
just
to
have
White.
Knights just have to try their best at not turning the ball over right now.
Yeah, turnovers will hurt you. They did a good job in the first half. Let's see if they can continue in the second. Baylor inside with the finish.
Baylor's doing it all tonight.
His presence inside is just unmatchable. Wiggins with the turnover. To Tab. Ooh, not quite on the alley-oop.
Nice try though, but Tab unable to hold on to the ball.
That would have been beautiful, folks. And Cheyney with the turnover. Looks like Custis just couldn't get a handle on that. Wainsley drives. Not quite. Tab with the offensive rebound.
It's tied up underneath the basket, and it's another Cheyney foul.
Yep, I believe that was an over the back. Wainsley with the inbound. I would look to get it right in there to Baylor. But they go to the corner to White. Not quite on the three.
Don't normally see too many air balls from White.
Custis to Dukes for the layup. Custis on the foul.
Custis not happy with that call.
No, but
Definitely looked like a hip check though.
tried to give Wainsley a little nudge to get him out of bounds.
Team's third in the second half.
So Cheyney's third team
Lawrence
foul.
inside the Baylor.
Only 4 minutes into this half.
Lawrence not quite on the three. Howard with the rebound. To Wiggins. To Branch. Inside. Not quite on the layup. Wainsley with the rebound. Brings it up court. Tangled up with Baylor.
He ran right into Baylor and Noah didn't even move.
It remains Knight's ball.
Cheyney fouls on number 22, David Dukes. First personal, team's fourth in the second half.
And with the 4 early team fouls, we might see some free throws here for the Knights.
Ooh, good look, but not quite. Custis wide open down there. Cherry picking.
So going into the Central Penn timeout, it is Knights 67, Cheyney University 33, with 15 minutes and 21 seconds remaining in the second half.
So from the broadcast, a Cheyney fan has just informed us that number 34, the center for Cheyney, last name is Seawood, not Howard. Ryan Tyler White for three. Thank you for the correction. What will we do without the live stream, Tyler?
I don't know, but hey, we go off of what we're given.
Custis brings the ball up the court. Tab gets a piece of it, but not quite. Ooh, and then a kick ball.
Yeah.
He was all over that.
Yes, he was.
Baylor ends up with the steal.
Another turnover for Cheyney.
White in the corner for three, and it's good. You know, every single player on the starting 5 almost can shoot a 3-point shot for the Knights.
Definitely helpful for him, isn't it?
And when one's not hot, it seems like the other one's
Somebody
right there
else
to back
is,
it up.
yep.
Tab with the steal. Lawrence hits the floor. Inside to Wansley for 2. And another 2 by the Knights.
So the Knights have 75 points with about 13 minutes and 45 seconds remaining. We might see that 100-point game.
We just might now, Tyler. Branch drives, kick to Wiggins for 3. Lawrence looks to push inside. Ooh. Great hustle by White. Ooh, but not quite. Cheyney with the push. To Duke.
Baylor with the block.
Baylor pushes to Tab inside for 2. And it is good.
Nice block by Baylor, and then he brought the ball quickly down court to find Tab.
Baylor showing us a little giddy up there.
Noah Baylor is averaging almost 2 blocks a game to go along with his 14 points and 12 rebounds.
Heck of a basketball player. A questionable walking call.
And then they hit the 3 afterwards. Definitely don't like to see that.
No, we do not. White pushes. Kicks to Lawrence. Back to White. Lawrence inside to Baylor. And Baylor goes to work for 2.
I'll tell you what, Christian, I will be interested to see Noah Baylor's stats after the game.
Oh, man.
Very easily has a double-double.
A great performance by Noah Baylor tonight. Just a great presence inside by Noah Baylor again. Jaime is the sub. He subs in for Dion Tab.
Be interesting to see here as time continues to tick down if Coach Archer will look to go to his bench more with the big lead.
Slim pickings for the Knights on the bench, as it looks like we only have about 3 people to come off if needed. Custis for 3, not quite. Baylor with another rebound.
He might easily have about 20 rebounds tonight.
He just might, Tyler, he just might. So many opportunities, he's just taking them all. Great ball movement. Inside to Baylor, to Wansley for 3, and it is good. I don't know, Tyler. I think we're going to hit that 100-point mark for sure.
I think they're going to if they continue to drain these 3-pointers as easily as they have.
Inside to Seawood for 2. Wansley for 3, and another one.
That's 85 to 41 lead for the Knights.
Wansley's putting up another phenomenal performance. Custis for 2, not quite. Gets his own rebound. Back out to Branch. For 3, not quite.
Ball goes over the backboard and back to the Knights it will go.
Nate, the sub for Wansley. Tab, the sub for Baylor. Cheyney also subs in Martin McHugh. Cheyney trying to trap. Inside to Lawrence. Inside to Tab. Deflected. And picked up by Seward.
Questionable no call there on Tab.
Miles Johnson, the sub. Cheyney looking like they're going to start utilizing their bench more and more down the stretch.
Yeah, with Seawood going out, you definitely don't see much height out there for Cheyney now.
A little confusion under the, looks like the shot clock. Lawrence to inbound. Up top to White. In the corner to Jaime. Back out to White for three. Not quite.
I think that's one of the first few he's missed so far tonight.
No shot, no shot. Foul call on the ground. Cheyney ball under the hoop.
Head coach for Cheyney definitely wanted that basket to get the and one, but the referee's not hearing any of it.
Unadvised pass. Nate on the fast break. Layup for two.
So we need 13 points here, Christian, with just under 10 minutes to go.
A lot of ill-advised passes by Cheyney. And the drive, no good. Tab for the rebound. To White, to Lawrence. Lawrence for three, no good. The offensive rebounds just keep coming in for the Knights tonight.
Yeah, unable to put that one back, but still a good effort.
Looks like we have a loose ball foul by Johnson.
Cheyney fouls on Miles Johnson. His first, team's fifth of the second half.
Wooten to sub for Custis. Turnover by White.
Yep, ill-advised turnover there.
Wooten for three. Just shy. Collin for three. And it is good.
Yeah, if you're the Knights, you never want to turn the ball over there underneath the Cheyney's basketball hoop.
Nate looks to drive. Kicks to Jaime for three. Just shy. Collin looks to push. Right to the rack for two.
Cheyney making a little bit of a run here, but still a 41-point lead for the Knights.
Tab for two. Not quite able to get the and one, but we'll go to the line for two. That was a great find by White.
Yeah, it definitely was. Now Tab going to the line to try to get a couple easy points.
And he hits them first. I still don't believe that I have seen Cheyney on the foul line tonight, Tyler.
No,
it's a little strange.
That's a good point.
It's a little strange. We did have that one charge.
Yeah,
But besides that,
the Knights only have 2 team fouls, so that would be why.
White brings it back up top. White drives, kicks to Nate for three. White with the putback. You could almost count that as an assist for Nate there.
You would think. I don't think he would be opposed to that.
I do not think so. Just shy on the 3 from Wiggins. Lawrence pushes to White. Back to Lawrence. The Knights saved that there. Inside to Tab.
Tab gets blocked and still able to get his own rebound.
And goes back up strong. And will go to the line for 2.
Cheyney fouls on number 25, Miles Johnson, his second personal, team 7. And at the line for Central Penn College is number 5, Dion Tapp.
Yeah, getting later here in the game, Christian, I think now is when we might finally start seeing those free throws.
Not quite on the second free throw attempt. White on the rebound. All right, Tyler, we have 7 minutes left, and we are just 9 points shy of the 100-point mark.
Tell you what, it would be nice to see here. The Knights are in the bonus as well, so maybe some free throws could help them get there.
I would just keep chucking it down inside to Baylor, seeing what he could do. White with the finish.
So the Knights have a 47-point lead, and Coach Archer is still coaching away over there.
Well, I love him. Colin on the drive, 4-2. Wainsley on the drive. The travel called.
I think the Knights have done a good job of that tonight, though, not turning the ball over too much.
I definitely agree with you, Tyler, and the score definitely shows as well. Branch with the inbound. Ooh.
Out of bounds there.
Baylor with the rebound. Looks to push. Knights look to set up a play. Tab on the drive. Is the finish.
I believe they called that foul before the shot went up.
Cheyney fouls on number 14, Martin Marcoux, his second.
I guess not. I guess Tab will be going to the line, looking to convert the 3-point play. Not quite.
Central Penn fouls on number 44, Addison Ujo, his second, team's third in the second half.
Wooten brings the ball down court to Branch. Branch drive.
Nice move by Branch.
Nice easy finish.
Jalen Branch.
I think Cheyney scored more points here in the second half than they did in the first half.
Yep. They must have made some good changes during halftime. Tab has been a monster on the defensive rebounding in the second half. Wooten with the drive and the finish.
Definitely looks like Cheyney made some adjustments, but the lead was just too big for him to catch up.
Baylor looking to make something happen. Kicks the tab for 2. A little too strong. Wooten brings the ball down the court for a shot.
Ooh, another Cheyney turnover.
Did he step out?
Yeah, looked like. I think that's what the referee called. Inside to Baylor and unable to get it. But he is fouled and will go to the line for 2 free throws.
Cheyney fouls on number 35. Any Houston junior, his first personal. Line for Central Penn is number 40, Noah Baylor.
And he hits the first free throw. If he knocks this down, we're just 5 points shy.
Just over 4 minutes to go.
And he hits.
So the score is Central Penn 95 and Cheyney 52 with 4 minutes remaining in the half.
And a turnover by Cheyney. And the Knights with the turnover of themselves.
Yeah, Baylor with a tough turnover there, but everything else he's done so well, you can't complain about that. Looked like Cheyney was out of bounds again. They've had that happen here on a couple of their possessions.
Ainsley looks to make something happen. Knocked out by Cheyney. Tab to Ainsley inside. Deflected by Cheyney.
Nice look there for Ainsley. But Cheyney couldn't keep the ball from going out of bounds, so it'll stay Knights' ball.
Lawrence to inbound to Baylor. Back to Lawrence for 3. And it is good.
We are 2 points away.
2 points away. Who will score that 100 points? I don't know, Tyler. Who do you think is going to score the 100 points?
You know what? With the way it's going, I wouldn't be surprised if it was Baylor.
I think I'm going to put my money on Ryan Lawrence.
Maybe another 3.
Just maybe. Baylor to White. To Lawrence. Looking to make something happen for 3.
And there it is.
Boom.
Called it. So with just about 2 minutes remaining in the game, the Knights have reached the 100-point mark, 101-55.
Branch for 3, just shy.
Baylor with another rebound.
I would love to see the game stats to see how many rebounds Baylor truly does have. Branch with the steal, looks to push, and we have a foul by White.
Number 1, Tyler White. Third personal. Team's 4th of the second half.
Well, with the game coming to the wrap, Tyler, we're going to have to come up with our nightly news player of the game. We have a few players that did very well tonight, so it's going to be a tough choice.
A handful to choose from.
If we could, I would just give it to the whole team.
There you go, bring up everybody here and interview them. Going to go to the free throw line here to try to knock a couple more down.
And the news is in. It looks like the nightly news player of the game for the matchup between Central Penn College and Cheyney University is Noah Baylor. Parker Rose will be by for the post-game interview.
Tab unfortunately misses both of them, but not going to make much of a difference at this point.
We are now under a minute to go. And your score is Central Penn, 101. And your visitors, Cheyney, 55. Cheyney is looking to just run the clock out. Doesn't look like they're going to look to attack.
I think they're down 46. They don't want to see that lead get up to 50.
I do not blame them. They're going to force the first shot. Not quite, but they do get the rebound. The shot clock will reset, and they will have some more time.
Yep, now they're going to dribble out at the last 10 seconds.
And that will do with your final score. Central Penn Knights, 101. Cheyney, 55. And you will be joined shortly with Parker Rose with our nightly news player of the game, Noah Baylor.
I'm here with Noah Baylor, the player of the game tonight. Noah, you played great on offense and defense. Would you like to please give a statement to our audience who is viewing the game tonight?
I'll just try to do my best, try to help my teammates out every single play, down on both sides of the floor. Just try to really get my team work.
Good job, Noah. You played an outstanding game. Go out and celebrate with your teammates. Put up 100 points.
Great game. Alrighty, so Tyler, we had a phenomenal game here. Like you said, the Knights finished 101 to 55. They're now on a 4-game win streak and will head to New York Saturday to play Berkeley University.
I think anytime you can win by almost 50 points, it was a good night. Not much to complain about. I'm sure Coach Archer's pretty happy. And with that being said, the Knights are still undefeated here at home, so we'll look forward to calling their next home game after the Christmas break.